sports fans, ASMR Sports back at you for your daily October video. Wasn't really sure what I wanted to open today or do, but I was looking through the inventory and remember that I have a box of like miscellaneous blaster boxes from like the 2000s, and that I thought might be fun to dig into. So I pulled this guy out of there, and we'll get into that shortly. However, one of our friends of the channel reached out to me and asked for a listing of Detroit Red Wings cards, and I said, well, I don't have a whole lot of singles for hockey, but I'll grab what I have, and that is 4 cards you see before you. So I thought I would go through those real quickly, and I did some kind of comps on them, and I came up with some prices. So if the general person who reached out to me is interested in any of these, feel free to follow up and let me know, and I can put any of these on my site, hotcardboard.com, for purchase. First up, we got a Dennis Cholowski Young Guns rookie card. I think this guy is actually not with the Red Wings organization anymore, so it's probably moot, but comps on this were about $3 or a little above, so I put this one at $3. Philip Zadina appears to be still with the Red Wings this year, and I don't think he's probably panned out the way maybe he once was. Hope to, but just based on card values, which may not be indicative. But this is a cool violet pixel, parallel numbered to $3.99. I couldn't really find any comps on it, but there was somebody selling the card for $14 on eBay, and no sales of this exact card, so I didn't really know what to comp it at. But anyways, I put a price of $10 on this if it should be of interest. Then we have an OPG Colossi rookie of Philip Zadina. This one is, not really worth much, but I put $1 on that one. And last, we have our friend Moritz Seider, who a lot of people commented on when I pulled this from a blaster box, in which I also got like another really good rookie, another good young gun in the same box. But I looked at this card and it looks super nice condition-wise, so I have this in a card saver, and it was in my pile to send off to PSA when I get my act together and put an order together there. So consequently, I'm not like super excited to sell this for like raw card comps, but like you can find raw versions of this going for like $65-$75. PSA 9s of this are going for like $90 or so, and PSA 10s are going for like $200 plus, $220. So just because I'm pretty optimistic about the condition on this, I think I would probably want to sell this one raw for like $80, if that's of interest. Otherwise, it just goes in my grading pile and will get sent off, and hopefully he'll get a 10 and he'll continue doing well. So there's my gigantic Detroit Red Wings collection. For those who may be interested. If others are interested in those cards, let me know too. I can put them up for you if the gentleman who wrote to me is not interested. Okay. So I'm pretty sure what we're going to see here is the 2 packs that are showing on the outside of this box. This is like a 2014 Series 1 Topps flagship, probably a retail pack. And this is, what is this? Let's see, this is 2015 Series 2. So those will probably be the only, semi-decent packs in here. The rest is going to be like 1990 Fleer and 88 Donruss, just horrible wax packs. It's a very heavy box, so it's got some good old-fashioned wax packs, 15 card, super heavy numbers in there. I would bet there's some Topps Big League in here too. That was a favorite of these repack manufacturers back in the day. Those things were just like garbage. Actually, you know what? I see like a 2008, I think, rack pack in here, which I've had some luck with. So yeah, there's your 89 Donruss isn't horrible. I mean, certainly you can get some, Ken Griffey Jr. rookie. You can get a bunch of other Hall of Fame rookies. 90 Fleer is pretty much abysmal. 91 Fleer Ultra. 2 89 Donrusses. Hold on, I just realized that the mic that I use for close to the cards here is way over to my right from when I was doing those sorting videos, which is probably good because I'm making a lot of noise like right where that mic was normally placed. But I'm going to grab that and I'm actually going to mute that mic while I do that, but I will not mute the other mic. Alright, get over here. Put it right there where it normally sits. You can see it right there. No. And I'll turn that one on. Rubbing my fingers so you can hear that. Okay, so now we're all mic'd up. Alright, so as expected, we got a bunch of complete trash here. Actually, find the Hank. Yeah, this is not the one you want. A 91 baseball. 91 Upper Deck baseball. There's a Series 1. This is a high series Upper Deck. Kind of the regular, the first series Upper Deck has find the Nolan chase cards, and you can get those Michael Jordan baseball cards, his sort of baseball rookie, if you will. Wow, so loud. Here comes the heat just in time for the microphone to be set up. Here's 89 Bowman, lots of 89 rookies in there. 91 Fleer Ultra, pretty much useless, but back in the day it was a pretty sweet pack. 88 Topps. Very low value product. This one looks pretty abused, but sort of a fondness for that pack, just because that was, roughly when I started collecting seriously as a kid, and bought a box of that stuff when it came out and was totally jacked about it. Alright, so not 2008, but 2006. Is what this rack pack is, and I feel like this is Series 2. I don't know if it was Series 2 or Series 1 that I would have gotten in one of these like before, but I pulled a like a Verlander rookie that I ended up grading and got a PSA 10, and then I sold that actually earlier this year. So that was nice. We could do that again, that'd be cool, but I'm not sure if it would be this product that he's in. So let's open the... Man, I tell you what, that wow, what's heater is just, it seems like super loud and aggressive to me. I want to see if I can turn it off here. I have a smart thermostat, so I'm logging in remotely, so I don't have to get up, even though it's like, 5 steps away from me. Let's see here. I think it's gonna let me turn it off. Yeah, so I don't know if that's gonna immediately turn off. Usually it doesn't. Oh, well, maybe it does. I can hear it kind of going down. Furnace is the word I was looking for. My brain. Okay, let's get rid of this 88 tops. We got good old-fashioned wax wrappers here. Alright, maybe my heat's not going away. R.J. Reynolds, Billy Ripken, Bill Buckner, Bill Schroeder, really gum damaged Larry Anderson there. Rafael Palmeiro, Steve Lyons. Okay, so I'll be right back. Hang tight. Okay, I just hit the hard kill switch on my furnace. That was just, man, it's always done that. You turn the thing off at the thermostat and it just runs for another 50 years. Anybody else have that problem? God, it's annoying as hell. Why do you run another 50 years? Why don't you turn off when I tell you to turn off? I gotta go flip a freaking physical switch and kill the power to the unit, which is probably not good for it, but oh well. Alright guys, let's take a deep breath. Alright, now we're relaxed. So, these cards look kind of faded to me, which is strange because they've been sealed in a light-proof pack for the last, 30 years. Mark McGuire, Frankie V, world champion Minnesota Twin. Look at that, move on. Yeah. Prospects, that would have been a nice card back in the day. Hector Villanueva. Yeah, pretty much none of the rookies from this 91 set panned out really. So consequently this set, in the unopened packs and boxes are very low value. But I've said this before, when these packs of 91 Ultra because they are very frequently found in repack boxes. When this stuff came out, it was like the cat's pajamas. You were just loving these silver borders. It was one of the very early, it was the first kind of premium card set, which is funny because there's really nothing premium about it except on the back there's, nice full color photos, which is, compared to Topps it's premium, but compared to like 88 Score, is it premium? Not really. But, it was considered a premium product in 91, and really 91 was the first year that Upper Deck, that came out in 89 had any kind of competition. You had Flair Ultra, you had Topps Stadium Club. I'm sure there was something I'm forgetting from Donruss, but you started to see all these premium higher end sets coming out, and it really was the beginning of the modern era for sports cards. On that side and lots of gum on this side. Ricky Jordan was a really nice rookie back in 89. Here's some colors. Dwight Smith, man, this card would have been fire back in 89. Him and oh god, who was the other guy? Not Rolando Rooms, he was like a year later, I think, like in 90. But Dwight Smith and, oh man, what's his name? It's on the tip of my tongue. But two Cubs rookies that were just super popular, even though they did pretty much nothing. Vance Flaw, Hernandez, Sandy Alomar Jr., Connie Lansford, and Dan Jackson. I don't know if I've had any like old kind of wax packs, like actual wax paper wrapped packs, since I got my new mic. Trying to remember who, along with Dwight Smith, was just the talk of the town in 89 rookies. Jerome Walton, wow. Derek Lilliquist, we just got his 89 Bowman. Eric Show, I believe Eric Show is the guy on the 86 Fleer A's rookie card with Jose Canseco, or is it Eric Plunk? I don't remember. Let's see, did Show play for the? Yeah, it must have been Plunk, because it looks like he did not play with the and he was a rookie back in 81. So, all right, I totally biffed that one, but I got the first name right, I think. Okay, now let's go find some Ken Griffey Jr.'s. Boy, those are so, the 89 Donruss Ken Griffey Jr.'s are so tough to pull. In, really nice condition. There's just, I don't know, so many things working against you. The corners and these black borders. Centering is just awful in this product. Paul O'Neill, broadcaster for the Yankees. Alright, no dice there, no Randy Johnson, no Ken Griffey Jr. Let's go again, shall we? Greg Jeffries, that was a nice card. That's actually his second Donruss card. He had a card in 88 Donruss that was all the rage, along with his 88 Fleer back in 1988. Doc Gooden. Molitor, Hall of Famer. Robin Young, Diamond Kings, Hall of Famer. Alright, well, no signs of the big cards out of that one. Let's go find a Hank Aaron autographed card in here. Basketball card world, 2021 Select has just been released, and boy, I'm fighting the temptation to buy a bunch of that just because it's markedly cheaper than it has been in the last couple of years, but it's still a very expensive product compared to Optic and Prism and stuff. I guess compared to the hobby versions, that it's really not that expensive. Although last year they did Select basketball retail, and that was kind of a letdown. I put Jackson there. Oh wow, look at that. Deion Sanders, very nice. He was definitely a hot card back in the day. And there's another Dwight Smith. Oh, look at that. We got a Hank Aaron. We found the Hank, guys. So yeah, Select basketball. I don't know. I mean, geez, I've bought a lot of cards in the last couple of weeks just because I've been finding what I think are good deals. I found a really nice deal on retail boxes of 2021 Optic basketball and 2021 Prism basketball. So that was a ton of money I spent on those. A pretty small per box price compared to Select hobby or anything hobby really. But still, thousands of dollars I spent on that stuff, and I don't know, spending thousands more on Select. Cool Greg Maddux batting card there. And wow, this would have been the absolute best card you could get out of this product. Back in 1991, Todd Van Poppel was a huge deal. It's funny how, back in the 90s, and really up through, what's his name? The guy, Strasburg, through 2010, but really nobody after him. But, so Strasburg and earlier, people used to get really excited about pitching prospects, and I remember, in 86. Doc Gooden, who was pitching lights out for the early part of his career, was a huge hobby favorite, as was, Roger Clemens when he was with the Red Sox in the early part of his career, and those guys were just every bit as hobby popular and valuable as the position players of that era. But these days, nobody ever gets excited about a starting pitcher. I mean, everybody knows kind of who the better prospects are and makes note of them. But even if they come up and they do really well, it's like no one really cares about them, and you just sort of dread getting like Bowman autograph cards of pitchers because they're so much less valuable than any position player autograph. It's kind of funny. I was just thinking about that not too long ago. Brian Taylor with the Yankees back in was that 91 or 2 was the big deal, and his career ended he was in I think a bar fight or something, and basically wrecked his pitching arm and was done. But he had a ton of hype. Todd Van Poppel had a bunch of hype. A lot of pitchers before 2010 had a bunch of hype. More than you would ever get now as a pitcher. John Lester had a pretty solid career. Eduardo Nunez was with the Yankees for a good number of years. Nice young utility kind of infielder. Michael Young, not bad either. Jake Marisnik, rookie card, and Dustin Ackley. Sale Garcia, still an active player, and not a bad bat, not a star, but Corey Kluber, Matt Latos, Stephen Vogt, Chase Headley. Chase, I think, was I thought he might have been on the 2009 Yankees team, but no, he was much later with the Yankees, so he did not win anything with them since they've been on a long drought. Let's see, let's get some scissors here. This one is wrapped in cellophane. The other sleeves are not. I think this one, the one that's wrapped in cellophane, has they put old Topps cards from the past in these guys. You can kind of see them in there. I think I see 86 Topps, and interestingly, I think I see 86 Topps traded cards in there because they kind of have a sort of a more white back than the 86 Topps base. I guess we'll find out if I'm right about that. Alright, Ivan Rodriguez, Carlos Guillen, Carl Pavano, Cliff Lee, outstanding pitcher for a good number of years in the latter part of his career. Sanders, Shock Jones. We got a gold card, Moisey Alou. Very nice. Did they number these back then? I think, yeah, they did. Size number to 2006. Very cool. Oh, nice. A Mickey Mouse. Little reprint kind of thing. Actually, that's not a reprint. It's just a sort of a old school design. Very cool. And here is an 86 Topps traded card. Scott Bales. Very nice. You'll see, actually get two of them. See, the back is kind of like more white than, you know, the brown of, say, this 85 card. And the cardboard there behind the lettering, you know, is what the color of 86 Topps looks like as well, but 86 Topps traded is much more white. So I looked at this and I saw like the black border, you know, just from the side of the back. I could see the black border, you know, kind of coming out of there, and I said, oh, that's 86 Topps, but it's like a very white background, so it must be traded. Sure enough. And then 84 Topps to boot. And one more. Okay, just another 2006 card. There's a checklist that has a bunch of those Mickey Mantle cards, not all of them. Boy, there was a ton of them. Look at that. It starts at MHR8. The checklist goes all the way to 101. So, I don't know. That was kind of fun. That's what we got for today, folks.